We'll get a headset on him so we can hear him. Andre Iguodala, who brought a buddy.
Yes, my little man. My little man, he always ride with me. He go everywhere I go.
What's his name, Andre?
It's Andre the second.
Andre the second. You know what? You're clean. Clean.
my mom always keep him clean.
He's always clean.
Andre the second's got a blazer, and now he's got a dad who's a Finals MVP. How great is this?
I don't even know how to describe it. Like, you know, I was just talking to D Wade up there, and it's like it was like this, and he was like, yeah, man, you don't know what to say, you don't know what to do. I mean, my brain is still working on scouts, how to guard LeBron, pick and rolls with certain guys, and it's like, what next? You know what I mean? So we're going to enjoy this one, though. This has been a long season, and this is a great reward.
Andre, talk about, I said it before you came on, that the sacrifice you made, not starting Steve Kerr, coming to you and starting Harrison Barnes. Talk about your mindset when you heard that, and then you stayed in the moment, and then to come out to win the Finals MVP, not ever starting a regular season game. Just speak to the process.
Well, your mind is working about how do you adjust. You know what I mean? Like, I'm so used to coming off the bench, and I had gotten a decent rhythm with the second unit guys. And I was thinking, you know, how do you come out? Do you come out aggressive? You look to shoot. You know, you look to pass. You don't want to disrupt their rhythm because they're used to having a rhythm the whole season too. But when that ball went up, it was just like, just hoop. It was like you at the park. And, you know, I'm known as a player who can do a lot of different things on the floor. So I'm just going to play my game, and it's going to work out for everybody.
I wonder, Andre, there'll be so much talk about your sacrifice with regards to winning this MVP and the role you played for Golden State. But can you take us back to the conversation with Steve Kerr regarding this role and how that came about? He came to see you, and were you saying yes, yes, and then when he left the door, you're going, I'm not doing that? Or was there, I mean, how did that go?
He kind of gave a hint. He doesn't know. I remember everything. Like, if you say something to me, I'll remember it. And he did a kids clinic somewhere, and I get a text from somebody like, you know, Coach, talking about bringing you off the bench. This is like right after he got the job. So it hit the news wave that Coach was saying we might start this guy or that guy. And he hit me immediately like I was just talking to the kids. Like, anybody can start. You know, he's just talking about basketball. But at the same time, I put it in the back of my mind. So when he told me, you know, I already been kind of prepared for it. But I also saw his vision. And in order for us to be a better complete team, using 12 guys, it would be great for me to come off the bench and kind of get us where we wanted to be, especially with our offense. You know, being a great passer, being able to run offense certain ways and exactly the way he wanted to because, you know, I watched him a lot with the Bulls, and then we're both from Arizona, so we kind of have the same basketball background and we understand the same things.
Andre, I had a chance to sit down with you after Game 1 and interview you for Inside Stuff, which I hear little Andre is a fan of.
Yeah.
And we talked, and I was so impressed at how locked in you were and how focused you were. And obviously you had a tall task there in guarding LeBron and providing offense and doing all that you do on the court. But just talk about the mental focus necessary throughout the playoffs and in particular here for you and for your team during the finals.
I think that you just say locked in, and you know the average person or the average fan doesn't really quite understand what that means. I mean, it's like I'm watching a movie with my little man, and I'm thinking about the game. Like I'm actually thinking about, all right, J.R. Smith, he want to get to his right hand. You push him left, make him get in the paint, make him make a decision. That's best for us. With LeBron, he loves the left wing pulling up for three. He really won't pull up from three anywhere else. He gets to dance, and he has a certain move. Like everything is running through my mind, like the whole playoffs, and you just never turn it off. And the funny thing is, you know, I'd be at home and my fiance would be like, I can actually feel the heat coming off your body, and she wouldn't be touching me. Like my engine was just running, and I'm just happy I could turn it off.
How would you describe the defensive assignment you had against LeBron for much of this series?
Very mentally challenging. You know, I was happy that I didn't watch SportsCenter. I had to stay away from NBA TV. I stayed off Twitter, stayed off Instagram, any social media I had to stay away from because those things can kind of clog your mind and throw you off a little bit. So I stayed with it, and he said he was the best player in the world. I don't think he should have said it. We all know he's a great player. He makes everybody on his team great, and to bring that team that had that many injuries, that says who you are.
Andre, last question for me. When you talk about this Golden State Warriors, I talked to Draymond a lot. He said how close you guys were Talk about the experience of you guys generally liking each other, getting along, and hanging out outside of the basketball arena in practice, being able to get along and really enjoy each other and trust each other and could speak freely when you guys accept criticism from your teammates.
That's one of the things that you really don't see that often, especially in the league full of, you got stars and guys who want to be stars. And guys, it's me. When I want to get paid. I want to be a superstar. I want to have my own shoe. But we got just a great group of guys. The management did a great job of, I don't know if they knew personalities and how to match them, but it's crazy because we really like each other. Like, teams say that all the time, but guys don't like each other that much. Or you got like 3 or 4 cliques. Like they hang out. We would have like 10 guys going to dinner, 8 guys going to the movies. We had like 7 guys go to the movies last night. And we all can joke with each other. We throw punches at each other. It's never personal because when we get on this court, we know we riding together.
I'm guessing you like each other that much more now because you now have this shared experience as NBA champions. Congratulations on the award, the championship as well. You get to keep this in your room. Is that where this is going?
Where's it going to go? Your room.
He's claiming it already. Congrats. Great to have you with us, Andre and Andre.